You are now part of a social experiment.
See now where my limit is. Only got no ohs.
Here's a picture of Bruce Lee and I going at it.
Yeah, so you just mentioned that there's a big difference between a movie star and real life martial art. So Bruce Lee, how did real life martial artists view Bruce Lee, and how?
Excuse me for cutting you off. They Bruce him as God, as the disciple of Jesus Christ, and he can't be touched, and all. So, where did he get his black belt from? Who taught him? See, how many championships did he win? Can you name one person that he beat in a tournament?
Vic, you starting some trouble now. You starting some trouble now.
You heard me say that everything that you see in the movies is fake.
Mm-hmm.
If everything you see in the movie is fake, then those that are doing the movie scenes, what are they doing? Are they doing it for real or they're faking? You answer that. Your answer has to be they're faking. They're not hitting the man for real. They're not cutting him for real. They're not. Well, if they're doing all of that for real, everybody that you see doing a movie scene is faking that movie scene. It is not for real. And he has been doing movies for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So what has he been doing for a long time? Faking. Faking scenes, faking, faking. I don't care how tall he is, you still faking. He didn't go to the hospital, did he? He wasn't killed, was he? What do you see was real? Well, one of the extras that was going to be, he fought with him. Well, the kid was walking down the street and he challenged him. Oh, no, wait a minute. The kid's walking down the street eating an ice cream cone. You going to call that a match? Jesus Christ. Any and everything ain't a match, Who did he fight for real? Well, some of the extras that was in the movie. Oh my God, there you go again with this movie thing. Who went to the hospital? Who had a cut on their face? Who had Now, would you compare a person that's been faking all of their lives against a person that's been practicing real martial art and competing against real competitors all their lives? Who would you put on top, the faker or the real man? Well, this guy is the faker and here's the real man. Now, you decide which one you would bet on. So don't tell me I can't whoop him. I can't beat him. Let's look at it for real. I've been asked who would have won if he was fighting for real. I would have. Me. Because I've been practicing all my life, hitting raindrops, snowflakes, punching at mirrors and fighting in bars and clubs under Master Trias to prove who was for real. Now, if you're going to take all of that and just throw it out the window and say that was fake,
Mm.
I don't think so. Now, cameras can speed up the frame, is called speeding up the frame, make
Right.
you look like you're going faster than what you're really going.
Mm-hmm.
They got sound effect, make things sound like they're hitting for real. They doing this for real and that, So when you put all of this fake stuff, sound, fighting, it's fake
Mm.
against a person that's been doing it for real.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So walk us through what happened with the interaction with Bruce Lee and you.
He came up, he said, I have a punch that's so fast that nobody can touch it, coming in or going out. He said this in front of all the champions. Now them champions start looking at each other and laughing, saying, who's he? He's no champion. He's a movie star. He hasn't beaten anyone. He has, And me and Jimmy Jones from Chicago, and Artie Simmons from Erie, Pennsylvania, was there with Master Trias. Master Trias told Ed Parker, the director of the event, I got 3 guys here I know can stop him, can get in on him. He says, you think so? He said, I know so. He said, put one of them up. Bruce Lee says, you can't touch me coming in or going out, Master Trias. One of you guys get on up there and show him. Jimmy, you go. Artie, you go. Victor, you go. Victor says, Artie, you go. Artie says, Jimmy, you go. Master Trias, he looked down at me, he said, Victor, get on up there and show that gentleman what we got. So when your instructor speak like that, you better get them moving. So I ran on up there. So, we got a volunteer. Give him a hand. I'm going to back up 4 steps and I'm going to come in and punch you, tap you in the chest. I'm not going to hit you hard. I'm just going to tap you and go in and come out, and you won't be able to touch it. I looked at him. I said, you say what? I said, lightning is fast, but I damn near keep up with it. Everybody laughed, So he gets back. Ready? Yeah. He comes in with his punch. My hands to my side. I come up with a quick block of what is called a Nagashi block, and I slapped his hand, blocked it before it got there.
Mm.
He didn't know what to think. The crowd go whooping and hollering. Woo! Did you see that? He said, well, let's try it again. Okay, so I'm looking at him. Now, I'm seeing his whole body. I know when he's going to be moving, and I'm looking at him, and I know he's coming in fast. He come in, throwing this lightning speedy punch, and I blocked it. Bam! Oh boy, he didn't know what to think. He was embarrassed. Everybody's laughing, saying Vic Moore's the man. He's the man, and all. He reached out and he patted me on my right arm. He says, boy, you fast. You're the fastest American I've seen. Swear. Oh God. Blocked both of his punches. He didn't know what to think. He said, well, let's try it again. Well, okay, we'll try for the 3rd time. But this time he don't throw his punch in at me. He just swing at my head 2.5 feet away. And everybody began to laugh at him, because he never even came close.
Wow.
And they would only show that punch on the internet over and over, trying to make it look like he's throwing 2 or 3 blows at my head. And it never even came close.
Mm.
So that was that, and then he got ready to walk away. I said, wait a minute, Bruce, let me show you how it's done. You blocked mine. We squared off. I came in and I tagged him right in the chest. Boom. And he swung and missed. I said, I said, we can go again. He said, well, okay. I come in. I said, I'm going to tag him a little harder this time. And I hit him and I tagged him a little hard and knocked him back slightly, and he swung and missed that one.
Wow.
I said, I'm faster than the Green Hornet. And he had tears in his eyes.
Wow.
I swear for God. Vic Moore was faster. I said, well, we'll go again. He said, no, you're the faster. That was his language, his word. He said, you're the faster. I said, well, you threw 3, so let me throw 3. He said, okay. And I just do a regular punch, see if he can block that, which he did, And he was so embarrassed, he didn't know what to say, what to do. And afterwards, he says, how you get so fast? And I told him, I said, that's my instructor over there, Robert Trias. He had me punching at snowflakes and raindrops and this and that, over and over and, thousands of times, He said, oh, so you use Mother Nature. That's how you got so fast. I said, well, yeah. That's the honest kind of truth. Now, people don't have to believe that, but that's the truth. And all I say, if Jesus Christ, if God can make a blind man see, if God himself can make a blind man hear, if God himself can make a crippled man walk, what's to say he can't make a man successful in his battles, in his fights?
Mm.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
So you said after that, you two went to go spar, right?
He wanted me to check out his Jeet Kune Do. He said he had started a new style of karate. I said, well, Bruce says, I'm too much of a traditionalist to go for all this jumping up and down stuff, this crap, y'all coming up with now that, we just go around a little bit. We did. We sparred around a little bit for about 5 minutes. He couldn't touch me. I was tagging him left and right, sweeping and hooking. He said, okay, so he wanted to quit, boom. How you get so fast? How you? I said, well, Master Trias, he taught me, that was it,
Man,
so, he was a movie star. He wasn't a champion. You can't name me nobody that he fought except me, and he lost that.
That is fascinating, man. So
But he wasn't. People say, who was your best competitor? Bruce Lee? Heck no.
Who was it?
Bruce Lee wasn't no competitor. No, he wasn't the fastest. He wasn't no top competitor. Joe Louis, Mike Stone, Bill Superfoot Wallace, all these real champions I had to fight. Nobody want to question me on that.
So every day I'm going hard. I'm talking business, bank accounts, and credit cards. And somehow we defeat the odds and making sure that no one starves illegal. All you had to